TA's always been known for that kind of good lane matchup versus the Shadow Fiend as well. So this is going to be hell of a game, man. Wait, let's try and take a look at the heroes again when we get in. I haven't gave like a definitive answer. Far out. This is a tricky one. I'm going to go... Dude, Void Spirit side lane is just so questionable, but I think the Slark's good this game. Like, I think if they can give SCC a really good game, then he's going to be able to... I mean, this is not the good... It's not the start we were wanting, though. He's going to end up getting first blood down bot. Wizard, oh no. Oh, mate, I'll take it back. Never mind, I take it back. Oh, Fade, he might get brought down as well. And dude, another chain's going to be up. Look at the damage. Oh my lord, what is happening? Wizard, a double kill. Ancient Apparition as well. No surprise there. Always forget that Baboka being on the 5 now and Fade on the 4, of course. But Wizard actually might fall here. He will. Dude, he didn't even Ether Shock. He just right-clicked him. He's playing as many games, unfortunately. Let's see though. So how's this top lane going to work? Success with Baboka up against Faith and Mugi. So the Ember Spirit side lane, a lot of times you see them go for sometimes a point up in chains just because you're kind of playing with another hero, so you want that setup for a kill potentially. And also, you're not going to have as many Wizard. I mean, he's got a chains up, but kind of stuck in the trees makes it a little difficult. And now SCC. Oh yeah, one essence shift. Perma baby. I'm kind of surprised he's holding a skill point in play. I guess maybe if they dive him, he needs that little bit of lockdown in the chains, and they don't have too much. Faith is... The Oracle can be a pretty aggressive support just with the amount of damage that Purifying Flames actually does. What? It's 2? That's interesting. Okay. So maybe you just don't want to... I mean... They're just going to go on Puck instead, I guess. I mean, you will have the orb up, but the root coming through, I should say the leash, is going to make it a little bit difficult to disengage. So, SCC gets another perma-agi. But SCC hasn't got this essence from that last kill. Of course, it ends up falling, but now they're going to get the chains. Pounce will be able to follow up as well, and he doesn't have too much mana to work around with. Mango's available, though, if need be. Instead, he'll just pop the one charger, so... Starting to position a little bit aggressively if they want to try and find... I mean, Waxy can just die here, yeah. Very lucky. Well, Timber Chain, they'll get the stance. Pounce is still there though. SCC with the Dark Pack, he's got to be careful though. Chain's not enough. They're forcing a lot of regen out, but now in the meantime, top lane, Mugi, trying to stay alive with the Slight, will be enough to dodge some damage here. So find that interesting being in the side lane, but Qian's going to show up here. Fade on the backline, he's got the shackles straight on top of the puck, however. SCC without the pounce won't be able to find Wizard as well, so that's another kill for Fade, another perma-agi as well. Qian's able to leave that lane because he already pushed out the wave, and this is the great thing about heroes that have high amounts of deep push. And you see Shadow Fiend, you kind of just raise up the wave, go to the jungle. Oh, sorry, I thought they were Radiant creeps for some reason. By the TA. So I think that's why the matchup's very different now. But ooh, Ancient Apparition caught out, brought down, and now it looks like Newbee want to still get aggressive. Mugi doesn't have a point in chains though, so it's going to make it a little difficult. And it looks like Shadow Fiend instead. He's going to try and rotate top. They'll get an Astral step forward. Chains on top of the Ember Spirit as well. The Flame Guard's not going to be enough to be able to keep him alive. Fury is able to get the Remnant. Looks like thanks to the healers before Oracle ends up falling, he's going to be able to stay alive. So that Flame Guard, I think, protected him from one raise, and then it got taken away, but... He didn't have that up for that little bit of time. At least they do find the Oracle. In the meantime, Baboka's going to go straight mid. But the only issue is you might just be food for AQ right now. Radiant, they're beelining it to mid, but they're not going to get... Oh, actually, Fairy Fire, Baboka. Might be alright. Qian's going to show up here. They'll get the Hex. Shackles fall up as well. Qian needs to sit up with the Razors. A nice silence will be able to counteract the Shackles at least for a period of time. But now Waxy, drawn away, will make it. So they get 2 supports, but TA is still going to end up falling here. Oh, can he get the rune? No. Right. Middle tower is Who's got the attack. Yeah, who commits for the bottle there? It's like, oh, XXS is weak. Now he's kind of going to go back to base. Good time though. Even off that death, looks like AQ is going to go for the Desolator first item. So really just wants to farm up as fast as possible. This is my big thing. I think Timber, a lot of side lane Timbers really want to try and take that tower as fast as possible and then go mid. And you see it's already 11 minutes into the game and he's unable to do this. And now Radiant, I mean, they're going to be the first ones prioritizing towers with a Catapult Wave along with the Serpent Wards and DD. This tower's just going to drop and it will force a couple of heroes, but Timber is way too late. We spoke about in the draft that Timber, whenever a Serpent Wards is dropped, he has to be there to protect it. And now this is Timber in a useless lane now as well with the tower already dead, but Void Spirit. Nice control from Waxy will be able to bring him down. Fade is on the backline though. Try and TP in a couple of heroes as well. Charges up the ultimate. Unfortunately, the silence is going to counteract that one. Nice little pick off for them. They bait the bottom lane push. Now they're just going to go straight mid with the Shadow Fiend down. I love that movement. That's a great movement from Newbee. Broker does have level 6 though, and the Remnant Forward might actually be able to find him. Oh, but Broker. Oh, dude, they're not finding him, but instead, Fade stuck in the trees here, drops the Serpent Wand. It's not really going to block anyone in now, but looks like the Broker's finally going to reveal himself. Ice Ball straight onto AQ, gets Refraction, but it looks like that's going to get brought down here. Now, Waxy's stuck out in the trees. Newbee, they'll lose 2. Full retreat now from them. They should be successful not losing anyone else. In second, top lane, Fade. It's only by himself. There's a couple of reinforcements coming through, but they're going to take a little bit of time. They might be able to find Faith, though. Nice use of the Remnant. Whew, that's a lot of hate with that Ice Blast, so... I don't think this is why he's got the mask. I mean, we saw it last game as well. Fine. So they're going to try and protect bot now. Ice Blast on cooldown. Coil on the backline, however, AQ is going to be able to shred the Shadow Shaman now. It looks like Shadow Fiend's going to be the next target as well. Unable to get the ultimate off. In the meantime, Astral Seaver is going to try and deal with the supports. Oracle forced to pop the False Promise on his own devices here to keep himself alive. But in the meantime, now Wizard, a Timber Chain forward straight on top of SCC. But you got to be careful of the AoE right now with the silence. Stark, can he get the ultimate off? He will be able to with the last seconds. Going to try and TP out. Do they have the AoE damage? They do. Wizard's able to bring him down. 4 dead on Aster. They're going to lose a tier 2 tower as well. Do you see that? His Fate. Drop Serpent Wands here. He's gonna have to. Should have the damage with this. Yeah, he's gonna be able to. I was trying to do the maths with the one, but so fascinating how one hero can get countered by, say, Stark counters the Timber, but early game you're not the greatest until you start getting a couple items. It's always fascinating how that's a thing. But AQ is gonna be able to take ages here, so. They're moving pretty fast right now before they're able to get the BKBs on Radiant. Looks like Shadow Fiend's got enough, but unfortunately SCC doesn't. You know, maybe this is coming back to haunt them, the fact that he wasn't able to get... Oh, Fade. Find him out here. Tries to... thinks there's a ward on the higher ground, but I guess just Spidey senses tingling for Ember. Fade kind of trying to set up and split out the map here, so... Kill for Mookie, and this should be enough for the Maelstrom now as well. And there we go. Last out of tower now for Radiant has been claimed. A 7,000 net worth lead. They're posturing up the higher ground as well. Wizards already got a fair bit of reactive armor stacks to work around with, and Radiant, they don't have this BKB yet, so they have got to delay. Okay, can they delay long enough? That's the question. As long as they can continue pressuring out. They're going to pipe up the creep wave as well to try and keep it alive for as long as possible. And what's happening bot? They're trying to set up Puck. Aware of potentially something, actually. Fade. Yeah, I was going to see, has he got blink, but no he doesn't. I don't have any vision on the high ground. Oh, Moogie's going to run straight into the smoke here. Ice Blast setup is going to get shredded down, but Faith, no. Able to keep him alive still. There's no heals going to be coming through. However, Moogie, can he stay alive? Forced to pop the BKB now, but off to the side, SCC straight on top of AQ. Lost the mana, losing the health as well, but remember, he still has another life to work around with now. Going to try and chase some of the backline. Moogie getting the heals as well. Do they pop any BKBs on Radiant? That's a big thing. They do not. So BKB down now onto the Ember. Wax is still in the area, doesn't have the Aghanims just yet. XX try and TP, or the coil though will counteract this one. Looks like only the Void will end up falling here. The rest of the waves are getting pushed out. Nice to play from SCC, but you got to be careful. Ooh, who's coming in the area? It looks like it's Moogie. Uh-oh, SCC? SCC is going to show. They'll just reveal everyone right now pretty much, so... They're going to have a pretty good understanding of where Aster are positioning. Do they still want to continue the fight though and even walk up here? Not the greatest vision. Do they have any wards? Faith does not. Timber's straight on the higher ground now. Gets a Lotus Orb at least, but SCC is going to try and do with Faith on the backline and make him use the ultimate on himself, but he doesn't. No buyback available as well. Core's going to get forced. Controls both the cores here, but Stark, he doesn't get the double back. Stark, no, shredded down. AQ's going to melt through him. The Requiem might be able to keep the Void Spirit alive for a little bit longer here, but still, they're going to try and continue the chase. XXS with a blink forward from AQ. He's got the random Astral Strap still on cooldown now. Another traps though. XXS might be in a bit of a debacle here. Simulate. Oh, nice silence from YXC. They bring him down. If you're gonna run out of the coil, you got a Dark Pact. And no, I don't think they can do anything about it. Aegis Cheese now in the hands of Newbee. So all of a sudden, a 17,000 net worth lead, an 18,000, 19,000. Gotta be exact. I hate it when you say a number and it just goes up as straight as you say it. Puck gonna get found. AQ with the blink forward as well. Fade 2 hit by the Templar Assassin. Now Chian's gonna be careful. He just doesn't have the damage. The coil from afar. Shadow Fiend's gonna join him in the afterlife. Oh, AQ is way too fat. Oh my lord. The net worth difference is just... 1,000 lead. At least they do have this repair kit. It's going to help out. Uh-oh, Void Spirit. He's committed to the duels already. But I guess without the puck follow-up, unfortunately, Waxy's a little bit far away. But you have to deal with the tier 3. How many repair kit charges do they have left? Looks like they still have 2. But they've just zoned out the Void Spirit. So they'll deal with the melee racks. They're going to try and go bot as well. Oh, the kit's going to be used. I mean, he's used all his Astral Step charges, though. So even when Shadow Fiend's up, he can't really do anything. And yeah, they're going to be able to get another melee as well. They should feel pretty safe with doing so. Slark's got an Aghanim, so he's going to buy out here. Still haven't seen that 10-second BKB. Full lane of racks, mid and bot. 26,000 lead. Probability now. Burst down fade. That's a lot of the control from Aster. Age is still in the hands for another 2 minutes 30. S-Triple-C, coil off the mark. Lucky. Quick pounce. They can try and hold the high. I mean, they're just going to get suffocated inside the base and die. They're happy with this. They are still kind of, I mean, as long as they can kind of just suffocate them and increase this net worth advantage. See, what's Puck going for next? Looks like Lotus Orb from Waxy. Are they're alright, they're smoking out. This is the play. This is it. Waxy controlled up. AQ's still on the sideline here if they can help him out here. Blink forward straight on top of Fade's going to be able to bring him down. A buyback available for Puck. It looks like Newbee want to take the fight though, but SRC has got to be careful here. This arm's going to stop the physical damage output. He's able to get the pounce away, but it looks like now Void Spirit control. Can he get the Astral Step off? He can. He's going to dodge the melt hit bash as well, but here comes Mugi. He wants to continue the chase. The BKB is going to get popped. And now with the Astral Step, it's still on cooldown. XXS won't be able to get it off. And now in the meantime as well, the Shadow Fiend just brought down just like that, and Aster forced to tap out. Newbee, what a game one. Oh, AQ. Whew. What a last pick TA. I mean, the matchup against the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend had a reasonably good lane.